Hey, well, today's daily sprint. Thanks for tuning in. Let me into your hearts, heads, homes, and we are ready to dive in. This topic comes from my wife's business coach. She has a group, and somebody posted this. And when I first saw it, I was kind of like, that sounds a little bit harsh. But then I remembered we teach a course on how to be a successful giver. And I think if you're listening to this right now, you're a good-hearted, giving human being. And that means that you probably sometimes risk being taken advantage of or risk giving to the point where you're starting to feel burnt out and resentful. So what the quote is when others show will, help them find a way. When there is no will, run away. And I love that. One of the things that my mom needed to do growing up is she worked at a church for 30 years and she was in charge of what's called the Christian ministry, which is the benevolence program. So people would come and they'd say, oh my gosh, my heat's getting shut off. They're going to evict my kids. I mean, really, really heartbreaking stories. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, how did you do that? And my mom was one of the best people in the world at like saying no. I'm like, whoa, you just told that person no. But here's the thing, she didn't say no. She would look for will. So what I mean by that is when somebody would come in and they'd say, they're gonna shut my electric off, she would say, you know what? Grab the bill and show me the bill and we're gonna find a way to help you get this thing paid. And ironically, there would be no will. The bill would never, a lot of times they would leave. Sometimes they would say, can't you just give me the money? But they showed zero will of doing that simple task. So here's the thing is in your business, in your life, if maybe as somebody is really pushing your boundaries, will they get on a call? You know, hey, I know I haven't plugged in 6 months, but, I can't afford to make my payments. I can't afford to make my car payments. I really need to make money. What can I do? Give them, let them demonstrate will. Hey, I know you haven't showed up in 6 months and plugged in. No problem. I'm here to love you. Let's schedule a call. Here's my schedule. Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to be coached? Okay, so that's one way that people can demonstrate will and earn your time. No will, one way that you can't show will is they'll blame. They'll say, I had no time for a call. Can't you just forego this or do this? Or they'll make excuses, or they will play the victim mentality. So prioritize. Your life is going to take a big change for the better, and you're going to live with a lot less guilt, and you're going to live with a lot more energy when you prioritize people who demonstrate will. That's what successful givers do. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know any strategies that you use to be a successful giver, and I hope you enjoyed today's message. Have a great rest of your day.